you have got your topic, you have got your word count, you have got your instructions from the client, and you have a deadline. So start writing. Well, how do you this? Before you start writing, there are a few things that you should know so that you can avoid having revisions or maybe getting your work rejected. Here are 3 questions that you should answer before you start writing any article or blog. Question number 1, who is your target audience? Who are you targeting? Question number 2, what does Google want? You should know what Google wants, because Google or any other search engine for that matter, because that article or that blog will be uploaded on a search engine. So what do they want? Number 3, you need to ask yourself, this user, this target audience that I'm targeting, what is their user's intention? What is their user intent? So when you answer those 3 questions, you're going to be well on your way on writing or to becoming a good or a great writer. Back to our questions. The question number 1 was, who is your target audience? Now, you have not written anything, you have not typed it back. So just like any other business, writing is no different. You are setting up a barbershop. Who are you targeting? Because you are not targeting everyone. Are you targeting men? Are you targeting boys? These men or boys who you are targeting, what is their social status or their social class? Are you setting up an executive barbershop, or maybe are you setting up a local barbershop? Because the services are going also to determine and the cost that you are going to set. All these factors that you are considering, they are helping you narrow down on your target audience. The same case applies to writing. Now you have a topic, you have been given a topic, maybe to write 5 ways you can mount a TV, a television, a smart TV. So who are you targeting in this case? Maybe you are targeting somebody who has bought a new television, the digital one. Obviously they are retro, maybe they are a bit tech savvy, or maybe they are not. You have to tick all those boxes. Or maybe you are not targeting the customer, you are targeting somebody who is looking to start the mounting business. You try to accommodate all these things and maybe come up with one audience, somebody who has a TV and they want it mounted on the wall, whether they are the customer or they are the service provider. So now you have a profile. What does this person want? Now you start categorizing your target audience. That is the reason as to why you need to understand who is your target audience. You can start analyzing their behavior, the words that they use, because for example, if it's those people who are mounting TV, there's a certain vocabulary, or those people who are looking for maybe a TV mounted, there's a certain vocabulary that they are going to be using that is specific only to them. Okay, it's different from somebody else who wants to buy a car. You have to differentiate on the tone of the voice. Whether now this is a beginner, obviously it's not a professional. You have to avoid industry jargons or difficult words. You have to use simple words. All these things that you are considering, they will help you serve your target audience best. And before you start writing, that is the number 1 thing that you are supposed to tick on your writing box, on your to-do list. Who is your target audience? Now you do research on that target audience so that you can be able to customize or tailor-write or tailor-make content that is specific, that resonates with them, so that they will be reading and then they will be thinking, this is my best friend who is giving me advice, somebody who knows them. So you have to know somebody before you go and write anything for them. So that is your to-do list number 1. Know your target audience. To-do list number 2, we said that you know what Google wants, or maybe what search engines want. Now, for example, Google is like any other business. Now you have already set up your business. And now you have employed people who are tenants. You want them serving your customers who are coming to your business with valuable resources, or with specifically what they want. For example, if I come to your shop and I ask, do you have airtime, or do you have a loaf of bread, and then you give me a bar of soap, obviously I'm going to wonder, is this person nuts or what? Because now I asked you for a loaf of bread, but you gave me a bar of soap. Okay, so you are not serving my needs. So Google wants to be the go-to place for people, because when we were growing up, or maybe during the digital era, everybody says when maybe you have a challenge that you don't know the solution, you say that let me Google it. So you have trusted the source. Google have something to help me with this. What if one day you wake up and then you search for something, how to maybe something very critical, because even those things, maybe people look even for medicine. It's things that are affecting people's lives, and Google doesn't want to gabble with their customers' lives. They take their customers' experience and lives very seriously. That is why they have a very strict rules on the content that they show to customers. You want to buy medicine for maybe nausea. So what medicine you search, you go on a search tab and you search what medicine do I take for nausea, and then they start giving you something crazy, or maybe they tell you to eat a whole banana or something of that sort. You are going to wonder, now what is wrong with Google? You are not going to be using it anymore. And now, because Google don't write the content themselves, they use you and I as writers, or maybe as companies offering information who hire writers. It all comes down to the writer. They use your information that you give. They have first of all to evaluate your content, whether it's really solving people's problems, because people go to Google to solve their problems. Are you together? Google is checking your content. Is it meeting the standard? Is it solving people's problem? Not giving any information. You have to know what does Google want on this specific topic, and how do you know that? You just go on a blank new search tab and you search that topic, that specific topic, just as the way you are given by your client. You search it, and then you see the information that the other people's, especially those people ranking on the first page, what kind of information they are offering, the way they are bringing, they are approaching that topic, the way the kind of information they are give, and then you start twisting the words. Maybe use a synonym for one of the words, using different argos to search for that thing, and then you come up with a comprehensive report on what Google wants by just reading on what Google ranks high, because Google, whatever Google has ranked high, they hold it in high regard. You just come up with a report on or a summary of what Google wants on that topic, and now you start writing based on the analysis of your report. You don't write anything outside that. You use your own word, of course, because Google don't like plagiarized content. You are going to use your own word. You are going to paraphrase. There are different paraphrasing tools that we are going to be discussing in that topic, but I'm still going to insert that link here for Quillbot. It's a free account. You can paraphrase the content you want, but the first thing is you know what Google wants on that topic. Knowing what Google wants brings us to that question, which is, what is the user's intent? When I take up my phone, or maybe use my desktop or my computer to search for something, there's something that was bothering me in my mind. I had a question. Why did I take the phone and started inserting search terms on a new search tab? There was an intention that I had. Okay? When I start, maybe for example, let's say you are looking maybe for the coming holidays to visit the Antarctica. You go on Google and you search what is the best time to visit Antarctica. Okay, what do you expect? You expect maybe something or something direct. Your question was, what is the best time? Your intention is time. And now maybe you come across an article reading that Antarctica is maybe something. Let's just you come around something reading as Antarctica is a continent. It's Earth's fifth largest continent. Antarctica is covered in ice. Antarctica covers Earth's south pole. Let me ask you a question. Does that answer that you have read from the search result answer what you are looking for? Does it fulfill your intention? Obviously, you're going to just read that question, that answer, and then maybe skip that article and go to another one where it reads, maybe it tells you that the best time to travel to Antarctica is during the Antarctic summer from November to March, where you'll see Antarctica's wildlife at its busiest and benefit from up to 24 hours of daylight. Now that one is answering your question, because you had asked when. is the best time. Your intention was time. Now this is answering by saying during Antarctica summer from November to March. Now it has given you a time. Now that is fulfilling your what? Your searcher's intention. The rest of the information about Antarctica, where it is, the size of the continent may come later, because that didn't motivate you to ask a question on Google. When you are writing your article or your blog, make sure that it is fulfilling the user's intention. For example, let's say somebody, let's go back to our initial example. Why 5 ways to mount a television on a wall. The first thing that you're supposed to do is give somebody the 5 answers directly. Maybe they don't want so much information. The first paragraph you are supposed to say, you are supposed to maybe the small snippet that comes, you are going to tell them 5 ways that they can mount their television on the wall. Let's give another example. Maybe they are asking, is it good to drink water in the middle of the night? Give a direct answer, yes or no, and then give a reason why. Yes, because of this and this. No, because of this and this. Now that way is fulfilling the user's intent, and you're not wasting their time. You're giving them a direct answer, and obviously they are going to be interested in reading maybe the rest of the article. And when Google notices that people are coming to your website and reading something that is helping them, you're obviously going to make sure that your article is obvious, or your blog is going to rank high. So there you have it. 3 things that you should know before you start writing. You should know your target audience, to know who you are writing, who you will be targeting, who you are writing for, because you're not going to target everybody. The next thing that you should know is what Google wants on that topic, and then the third thing that you should know is what is the user's intent, and then you fulfill that user's intention. That's all for today. See you on the next episode.